Welcome to LightHouse KinShip's devotional video. He enables me to tread on the heights. Habakkuk chapter 3, verses 19, NIV. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights. 2 Samuel 22, verse 34, Amplified. He makes my feet like the doe's feet, firm and swift. He sets me secure and confident on the high places.
Today is Friday, January 13th, 2023. This is Peavine Falls at Oak Mountain State Park, Pelham, Alabama. This is a fall that was a little too steep for us to climb down to today.
Tuesday, August 11th, 2020, as Bobby and I were leaving Glendo State Park, Glendo, Wyoming, just as we approached the curve to go around the mountain, a mule deer leaped from the left side of the road to our right to climb up the mountain. This movement happened within seconds. There was very little time to apply the brakes, much less snap a picture. Bobby and I stopped and sat there in amazement for what had just happened, and thankfully that she was faster on her feet than I was on applying the brakes. What a spiritual lesson.
Psalm 18, verses 28, 29, and 33 NLT. You light a lamp for me. The Lord my God lights up my darkness. In your strength I can crush an army. With my God I can scale any wall. He makes me as sure-footed as a deer, enabling me to stand on mountain heights.
Bobby and I have been serious walkers for over 2 decades now. We have been hikers for the last 10 years. Before we started our current journey, the most challenging hike was at our favorite state park in Blairsville, Georgia, Vogel State Park. Vogel State Park is beautifully wrapped into Blood Mountain. The elevation from the trailhead to where the trail connects to the Appalachian Mountain Trail is 2,000 feet. And this trail is around 7 miles out and back, with several portions of the trail being strenuous. However, our most strenuous and challenging hike was Crawford Notch State Park, Hart's location, New Hampshire, within the White Mountains. July the 23rd, 2021 was an extremely hot, humid day hiking, first to Arethusa Falls, then making the loop to Bemis Falls, then to Coliseum Falls. The elevation is 1,632 feet of this 5-mile loop, climbing over boulders and at times going straight up the mountain. And as we made our way back down the mountain to Bemis Falls, we were climbing over the boulders and hanging onto roots as we were sliding on our backsides as we descended down the mountain. Just as the Lord is our shield and gives us strength and securely enables us to tread on the heights of our hikes for breathtaking waterfalls, He lovingly and compassionately enables us to tread on the heights of our day-to-day lives.
Psalm 18, verses 2, 6, 16, 19, and 30 to 33 NLT. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my Savior. My God is my rock, in whom I find protection. He is my shield, the power that saves me, and my place of safety. But in my distress I cried out to the Lord. Yes, I prayed to my God for help. He heard me from his sanctuary. My cry to him reached his ears. He reached down from heaven and rescued me. He drew me out of deep waters. He led me to a place of safety. He rescued me because he delights in me. God's way is perfect. All the Lord's promises prove true. He is a shield for all who look to him for protection. For who is God except the Lord? Who but our God is a solid rock? God arms me with strength, and he makes my way perfect. He makes me as sure-footed as a deer, enabling me to stand on mountain heights.
Are you like Habakkuk and David, calling and even at times crying out to the Lord with sure-footed confidence and secure assurance to live on the heights, praising the Lord even amid the extreme challenges, afflictions, and adversities of life, when your foundation is rocking, crumbling, and crashing all around you? This concludes our devotional video of Lighthouse KinShip. He enables me to tread on the heights. Psalms 18 verses 4 and 5 NLT. The ropes of death entangle me. Floods of destruction swept over me. The grave wrapped its rope around me. Death laid a trap in my path. Habakkuk 3 verses 17 to 19 NLT. Even though the fig trees have no blossoms and there are no grapes on the vines, even though the olive crops fail and the fields lie empty and barren, even though the flocks die in the fields and the cattle barns are empty, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in the God of my salvation. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes me as sure-footed as a deer, able to tread upon the heights.
Monica and I thank you for traveling along with us here today at Overland Road Covered Bridge in the Briarfield Ironworks Historical State Park, Briarfield, Alabama. Come along and journey with us by subscribing to our channel. Hit that little notification bell so that you won't miss our next stop. And please give us a thumbs up, liking our videos, and help us to spread the gospel by sharing these videos on your social media platforms. Thank you for leaving your comments below on how these devotions are helping you, and also your prayer requests so that we know how to pray for you.